Hello guys, welcome to this video. In the Orange Democratic Movement, in ODM, in the couple of past few days, we have been seeing a very change in the tune of events. We are looking at a disagreement between the principles of the Orange Democratic Movement. We see Raila Odinga going towards the direction of national accord and having some sort of dialogue with the government in place. At the same time, we are seeing the Mother Karua, the leader of Kenya, going in the other direction, calling a dialogue a trap. We are also seeing Kalonzo Musyoka doing the same. Now, in the past few days, we have been seeing a lot of chaos, especially in Orange House. Watch the following clip.
The cracks within the Azimio coalition continue to widen, with a section of affiliate parties accusing Orange Democratic Movement of greed and wanting all positions for themselves. Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka expressed concerns over the decision by ODM to unilaterally appoint minority party leadership to the National Assembly from ODM without consulting affiliate parties. Other Azimio principals led by Peter Munya of PNU, Eugene Omalo of DAPK and Jeremiah Kioni of Jubilee have demanded the exit of ODM from the Azimio coalition, claiming it was no longer tenable for the party to continue being in the coalition while at the same time in government.
The battle for leadership within Azimio coalition is intensifying. Political parties within Azimio are calling for ODM's exit from the coalition, arguing that ODM cannot straddle both opposition and government roles after 4 of its members were nominated as cabinet secretaries.
There are two sides, the government and the opposition. Those who win the election form the government. Those who lose the election form the opposition. The inclusion of members from an Azimio-affiliated party in government is untenable. Neither can the same be considered a government of national unity.
This demand follows a meeting on Wednesday where Azimio leaders criticized Raila Odinga for his secretive dealings with President William Ruto and cover pact that allegedly sidelines his core principles.
If you read our constitution carefully and clearly, you will see there is no animal in the constitution called government of national unity. That is a creation of self-serving politicians who want to reap from the suffering of the Kenyan people.
During the 3-hour Wednesday meeting at Kalonzo Musyoka's command center in Karen, Azimio leaders saying they questioned Raila Odinga about his undisclosed engagement with the president and the nominations of his allies to the government positions. They now seek his ODM's removal from Azimio, accusing him of failing to clarify these developments to the core principals, Kalonzo Musyoka of Wiper, Gideon Moi of KANU, Peter Munya of PNU and Jeremiah Kioni of Jubilee.
We want to tell them that you can't be both the opposition and the government at the same time. That is like being like a bat that is neither bird or animal. He is on his way to the AU, and as he leaves, we will definitely make changes in the leadership of the coalition, and we're in the process of formalizing that.
The turmoil coincides with the Wiper Party's push to replace Ugunja MP Opiyo Wandayi, who is set to leave his minority leader post following his nomination as Energy Cabinet Secretary. ODM has proposed Suna East Member of Parliament Junet Mohammed as Wandayi's successor.
Leadership of the House is a matter for the parliamentary group of Azimio, all right? Parliamentary group of Azimio, not parliamentary group of ODM, to agree on those names. Remember, we have somebody like Robert Mbui, who is a deputy minority leader, all right? And he was working with Wandayi that time. Wandayi is being proposed for a cabinet post.
Wiper is asserting its claim to the minority leader position, while some Azimio parties already consider Kalonzo Musyoka as the de facto leader of the coalition.
Azimio will have a retreat, and we are going to discuss all these things and give some very clear direction on the vibrancy of the opposition.
Speaking at Nairobi Chapel during the memorial service for Shazi Okoth, Kalonzo Musyoka announced that Azimio coalition parties will soon hold a retreat to resolve these political disputes. Despite Wiper Party faulting the nomination of 4 members of the ODM party into the cabinet, it has now declared its interest in occupying the vacant position of minority at the parliament after Opiyo Wandayi was nominated as the cabinet secretary for energy. Will Citizen TV, Nairobi.
And so if we find ourselves at a very, very critical question. The question is simply this: why would the youth of Orange Democratic Movement stop Kalonzo Musyoka when Kalonzo Musyoka is about to make anti-Raila sentiments? That is something that has a very simple answer. It simply says, the answer is simple. In a democratic movement, the person that holds the majority has their say, and the minority has so the person that has the majority must have his way, and the minority will have their say. What you're trying to say is that Raila is synonymous to ODM. Orange Democratic Movement belongs to Raila Odinga. Indeed, the Kenyan political pattern is that of personalization of politics, where we see politics being centered upon one or very, very few individuals. So, indeed, because right now in Orange House, Raila holds the majority, it is obvious that his say will have the last laugh. This is simply because Kalonzo Musyoka cannot survive politically without Raila Odinga, nor can Mother Karua do so, except they decide to decamp into county politics. So basically what we will see is a fallout and separation, because there will come a time where leaders disagree, especially on the distribution of national cake. The political leaders have been preparing themselves. They know that this is the opportunity to get their allies into cabinet positions, especially in regards to 2027 campaign funding. They know that if they get their people to the cabinet, then those people in the cabinet can be able to bring resources to the party for campaigns and other political activities that are around the corner. Therefore, Kalonzo will fall out of Raila, and Wadakarua may also fall out because there is what we call misalignment of interest. They do not have similar interests. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe.